With 1291 id, the court ultimately chose to reject the petitioner's argument on a different basis, see id at 877, so it did not squarely resolve how to interpret Midland asphalt. But a fair reading contemplates that there are exceptions to Midland asphalt's broad statement, see id at 875. Other courts have held to that effect, see Al-Shamiri v. Kachi International, Inc., 679 F3D 205 N9, 4th Circuit, 2012. Bank, reading, digital equipment to hold that qualified immunities, quote, good pedigree in public law, ... more than makes up for its implicitness, end quote, cleaned up. McClendon v. City of Albuquerque, 630 F3D 1288 1296 N2, 10th Circuit, 2011. Interpreting digital equipment's, quote, good pedigree in public law, end quote, comment as a, quote, binding, end quote, reconciliation of Midland asphalt with the immediate appealability of some implicit immunities. There is good reason not to read Midland asphalt literally here. Read in context, the court's use of, quote, explicit, end quote, was simply to contrast a right against trial and a right that entitles the defendant to the dismissal of charges. The latter can be vindicated through appeal after a final judgment, but the former cannot. The court was not addressing an issue as to which it was necessary to distinguish between explicit and implied rights against trial. Instead, it addressed the defendant's assertion that the violation of the federal rules of criminal procedure entitled them to immediate review. See Midland Asphalt 489 U.S. at 802, Rule 6E contained, quote, no hint, end quote, of a right against trial. Thus, quote, explicit, end quote, did not perform any, quote, particular work, end quote, within the opinion. See National Park Producers 598 U.S. at 374, meaning it would be a mistake to make a doctrinal mountain out of a verbal molehill. See Al. Reference for elsewhere, digital equipment refers to rights, quote, originating in the Constitution or statutes, end quote. 511 U.S. at 879. Its broader formulation comfortably encompasses implicit as well as explicit immunities.